There is always the reason why you can see I sometimes wrap this wonderful leaves around my neck. And the reason is very, very simple. It is not something strange and something spiritual, but rather God has instilled some energies in some of the leaves he has created and given to mankind. And one of the characteristics of this leaf, or one of the energies God has instilled in this leaf, is to drive bad energies away. So if you wrap this leaf around your neck, as you can see I have done, it will be very, very difficult for any person with bad mind, with bad energy, to come around me. And this is also not to say that this leaf possesses any extra power apart from what God has installed in it. Therefore, you should not be going around to be worshiping this leaf. Don't go and put coins or put monies under this leaf and start talking to it and think that or expect that this leaf will do something for you. This leaf, you should not worship it. If you do so, you have now turned to idol worshiper. And anybody who worship any creature other than God will be in a big mess, will be in a very big trouble with God. So if you don't want to have any issue regarding idol worshiping, please desist from worshiping leaves. A lot of people nowadays have turned their back on God and have started worshiping leaves and plants. This is simply because God has just installed some of these energies. It is like human beings. Some human beings have dignity, others too don't have dignity. There are some people, when they enter a place, everybody begin to shiver. It is not that such people have any extraordinary power. No, it is how God has created them. God has given them some aura. God has given them some charismatic, aura, which they can use to control people. So therefore, such people are not to be worshipped. If you see such person, you don't have to be going around worshiping the person. It is a gift from God. So the same thing applies to herbs and plants. There are several herbs and plants God has instilled certain energies in them. But that is not to say that those herbs and plants are gods. Those plants, herbs and plants cannot help you. This plant you can see I have around my neck, aside the bad energy God has instilled in it, or energy God has instilled which drives away bad energy, it also possesses one of the most powerful health benefits. If you know someone who is suffering from, let's say, diabetes, you can use this same leaves to cure such a person. High blood pressure, this leaf, especially if you are a man and your performance in the other room is not going on well as a result of either gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, or any form of infection, please, you can use these leaves to treat yourself from any form of infection. So you can see that these leaves are not to be worshipped. A lot of people are worshipping these leaves. That is why I have decided to shoot this video and then clear your minds and clear your doubts. Otherwise, people will now turn their back on God and start worshipping plants and trees. Meanwhile, these things are for medicinal purposes. As I indicated, if you are suffering from diabetes, this one is one of the best. If you are suffering from high cholesterol, best. High, hypertensive, the best. If you are a man and your performance in the other room is not going on well as a result of any form of infection, you can use this one. All you need to do is to just take few of the leaves, then you take your water, wash it nicely, and then you start squeezing it into the water like this. And then after that, you can then strain the water and drink it. Or you can just have a bunch of this or a handful of the leaves, dry them under a sun for some few days. After that, you can transfer it in your cooking pot add about 750 ml to 1 liter of water, and then you boil it. You boil it like 10 to 15 minutes. It will come, the decoction will come in, the infusion will be ready. Cool it off fire. Drink 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the evening. Be consistent and take it for at least 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and see whether your gonorrhea, your syphilis, your chlamydia, your staphylococcus will still be with you. This is one of the most powerful medicinal herbal plant God has created. But unfortunately, some people are misusing it. Some people are now turning it to small God. And I'm here to tell you that this leaf can never help you. Indeed, God has instilled the power in it. God has instilled the energy in it. And the only thing it can do is to drive away bad minds and bad energy. And it is normal. Even we human beings, we have the same attribute. So why should you go and worship the leaf because of this little character God has given to it? Kindly copy the link of this video, share to your friends, your family, and people around you. And do not forget also to subscribe to this YouTube channel if this video has been helpful to you. And don't forget to click onto the notification button to get notified anytime we bring you videos like this. And until I see you again in my next video, have a great day and take good care of yourself.